Hello, and welcome to our playthrough of Everspace 2, a sci-fi open-ish world looter shooter made by Rockfish Games. And now let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Everspace 2. Actually, let me go ahead and tab. I did get, between recording sessions, I did earn enough money to get the tier 4 Vindicator. Our passes of the regenerate health. I take half damage from enemy drones. When my drones die, they explode, damaging and slowing nearby enemies. And when a drone is destroyed, I get a 20-second increased weapon damage for 6 seconds. Those are the passives I want. That is great. Got shields, armor, decent amount of hull. How is my precision? Alright. I did change out the perks. So our final perks is Defensive Massacre. Massacre. So anytime I kill an enemy, it will instantly trigger their shield recharge. Anytime I activate a warfare device, I gain reactive armor, negating the next damage of the next 4 impacts for 5 seconds. I changed this from Relentless to Crit Happens. I feel at about a 20% crit chance this might be effective. So critical hits. So of my critical hits, 1 and 3 will create an explosion that damages the target and nearby enemies for 50% damage. Right? I don't think excessive force is going to work with me because our shield does not stay fully charged long enough. That's pretty much an alpha strike. And Relentless does help, but it's kind of a toss-up. We also changed from Unyielding Assault, which, again, ulterior motive, our shield isn't dead enough. It's not depleted enough to really work, personally. So it's that thing of, we're never quite full, we're never quite empty, we're always somewhere in between. Activating the ult instantly repairs 50% of armor. I'm just not using my ult enough. That's on me. But critical hits have a 30% chance to restore ultimate energy. I feel works. A level 25 perk is any damage we take, 30% of it is reflected back to attackers. Feels great. I don't impair enemies. That feels like you needed web missiles, like to be constantly using those. And again, preparation is an alpha strike thing, where every second gain 5% increased secondary weapon damage, stacking up to 6 times. When I take damage, that resets. So again, more of an alpha strike thing. Great on that first, maybe 2 attacks, then it stops working. I'd rather have something that works all the time. And then I picked Ride the Lightning, because it works all the time. Killing an enemy while his shield is up creates a lightning orb that will circle his ship for 20 seconds. Incoming attacks will consume the orb, damage the attacker for 30% of my shields. 30% of a maximum shield will damage their shields for 30% of my shields, and damage their armor by 20% of my armor. Right? And applying 3 seconds of EMP. And if I hit 5, which I do quite often, I increase my fire rate, and I have unlimited boost. So the way I read this is the orb triggers, and the enemy will take the equivalent of 600 shield damage, and we'll say 400 armor damage. That math isn't quite right. Every time they trigger an orb. So I feel like that perk works for me. Overkill, again, I didn't use my ultimate enough. It's a neat one. Probably better on like a gunship or other such vessel where you're triggering your ultimate as often as you can. And Symphony of Destruction is destroying an enemy with a critical hit, causes their energy core to discharge and do AoE. But it specifically has to be a crit hit. So I feel like Symphony of Destruction would only work if you're critting, if you can get precision up to like I don't know, 30%, and I'm not sure you can do that. So let's stack expertise. I did do some research. So we've got all superior. The next step after superior is superior prototypes, which will be the equivalent of 31, I guess. Like, everything goes up a notch for prototypes. And then after prototypes, you want superior Starforged. And that kicks everything up 2 notches. So I guess a superior prototype is equivalent to the level of 31, and superior Starforged is 32, something like that. It was a little murky. The other thing is, I did hit 30. I have no idea what other devices to upgrade, so whatever. These are the devices I will be using: EMP generator, teleporter, missile defense system, annihilated virus. Those are the ones I'm comfy with. They work great for my lifestyle. This is more defensive. This is more offensive. Utility and defense. I will say I like either Minesweeper or Sustenance, depending on what type of fight I'm going into, what I think I'm going to be doing. I don't find retention. I don't use my secondaries enough for retention to be worth it. Now, depending on your build, retention could be incredibly useful, because you will essentially, you trigger this and you're getting a lot of your secondary ammo back. So it's a really good way to, like, oh shit, I've used a lot of missiles. Boom, you're getting them back, sort of thing. But I find Sustenance works really well for how I play. And that is one of the really good things about this game. Find your own play style. You want to go full crits, go full crits. You want to go defensive like me, go defensive. You want to be a sniper, you can do that. You want to be hit and run, you can do that. It pretty much, you can build any way you want. So yeah, and then all of that, at the end of last recording session, we fended off an attack from G and B. And we are now in the process of, I'm going to switch to this, recruiting a bunch of people to get a counterattack going against G and B. And that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and start that process. We more than likely will finish this game within probably the next 4 to 8 episodes. But definitely within the next 8, assuming I keep the episodes at around 45 minutes apiece from this point. Definitely, maybe within the next 4, depending on how many missions there are. So keep that in mind. Other than that, let's go ahead.
I wish clones had a reset button. Mine seems to have crashed.
Oh, that is actually something I found out while tooling around. Real quick, while tooling around in the Keon system here, in here you find literally 5 or 6 ships that are literally just dead clones of you. Dead clones of Adam Roslin. And you have a conversation with Hive where, like, Adam goes, "Hey Hive, did you ever kill me?" And Hive was like, "No, I didn't kill you, I just stopped helping you." And that's what led to your death. Because I wasn't there to help you. Because you had gone so far off course. My programming kicked in, I was like, I'm turning off, man. And I shut myself off. And that is really dark if you think about it. Because he flat out admits the 5 or 6 bodies here were directly, essentially, his fault. So that's a bit dark. Other than that, just to prove I am normal like you guys, while I was setting up the PlayStation 5 to stream the next game after this, which will be Burning Shores, I discovered something. I did not have to buy a brand new... Am I going to the right place? Hold on. No, I'm not going to the right place. I discovered I did not have to buy a brand new capture card. It's not bad that I bought one. I did need a new one. But, you know, they're like $200-something. I got lucky. Joinhoney.com The coupon site got me like $25 off the one I bought. And Elgato, by the way, kudos to their tech support team for helping me get that set up. But apparently, and I did not know this, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox SX, whatever it is, so that PlayStation 5 generation and up of consoles, has a program on them that
Let's hope Shaw is as open to discussion as Marie DeVin was.
That prevents the use of external capture cards. So you're forced to use their streaming service. You can turn that off, and I did. But that's all I had to do to get my PlayStation 5 to work on my old capture card. I didn't have to buy a new one. I was like, well, now I just feel like I need it. It is good that I bought one. Now I have the old one if something happens to the new one. I did need an upgrade. The old one couldn't do anything above 720. The new one can do all the way up to 4K. So it's not a bad thing I upgraded. I was like, oh. Well, bollocks. I didn't know that was a thing, apparently. And I still needed tech help. But thank you again to Elgato Tech Support for helping me with that. They were great and very patient with an old man. And I just rolled my eyes at that, which you can't see. Because for streaming, I am old. I am 42. Which I think most streamers are like in their 20s.
Ah, Mr. Roslin. How nice to have you visit us again. I believe this is more than a social call.
You'd be right about that. I need to have a word with you about your boss.
Oscar Blakemore? He has long forgotten that our outpost exists at all. Supplies haven't reached us in eons.
He has been preoccupied with other things, causing quite a bit of trouble with the Okar. Let me fill you in.
No need. We may be cut off from the center of affairs, but we're not completely blind to the events unfolding. I have been picking up bits and pieces from GMB internal communications, and have registered the rising tensions with the Okar. There's quite a degree of nervousness among my colleagues about this. There was also a recent raid on Vesna. I can put two and two together myself. Blakemore is undoubtedly the root of all this trouble. He's the worst thing to have happened to this company. And you are somehow involved.
Yes, I was part of that raid. We failed. Now Blakemore has a fleet commissioner hostage.
This is indeed serious. I'm waiting, Mr. Roslin, for you to get to the point.
I like him.
I think you might be the voice of reason in all this. You could talk some sense to the miners on Vesna and bring them around.
That would be mutiny. However, Blakemore does need to be removed from his post and Okar assets left intact. There is a moment in every man's life where purpose becomes clear, and you have brought mine to my door. I shan't take much time to reflect on your proposal because it is clearly the right thing to do. What do you need of me?
See, that's what I like about you, Shaw. You're straight up old school. I believe you're the most decent guy in GNB and will want to see things righted. Get together whatever fighting force you can muster and meet me above Vesna. If possible, use those GNB internal comms to tell the miners to down tools and stay out of the fray.
You are a true man of action, Mr. Roslin. I must say, I have developed a real admiration for you.
The admiration is mutual.
I like him. I will admit, the story is a little on the predictable side, which is fine. You know, I'm not expecting, you know, shocks and swerves and that sort of thing. Oh, that's... There we go. Let's switch back to this. 30, 28. I mean, I could craft some new ones. Maybe a new shield. Should I at least just get to 30 on all my weapons? Nah, I'll stick with what I got. Let's see what I can craft for a shield, though. Honestly, not worth it. Oh, massive recharge change. Interesting. Alright, you know what? I stand corrected. I'll lose. So, you know what? Let's stick with what we got. Oh wow, pink gives everything. Alright, so I did get a new cargo unit. We're almost up to 50% dismantling quality. I'm wondering if that is why now. So, at 30 to 40%, we only got these three. No, sorry. 25 to 35% when I broke a pink thing down, I only got these three. When I got above 35%, I got these four. And now that I'm above 45%, I think now I get everything. So basically, at this point in the game, if it's pink and you don't want it, you shred it. Everything else, you probably want to sell for the money. So now we got him.
Well, that was a lot easier than I anticipated. Ben, how are things at base? All clear. Preparations underway. Good to hear. I have Shaw on our side. Heading to see Kato now.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say, is the story, you know, admittedly is kind of predictable, and that's fine. My ass. But it's kind of uneven. Well, you'll help someone out like 2 or 3 times, then it's like, we're best, but like I said, it's like...
I've got fantastic news!
Uh-oh.
Ice cream related, or is the Coalition going to help?
The second thing, not only that, they're even going to send their flagship, a drone carrier.
Wow, Alec, you really are a legend.
Wasn't that a given?
All the pieces are nearly in place. Get ready to rendezvous above Vesna. I still got a call to make.
You got it, buddy.
Cool, so we got the Coalition. Thanks for the help, Carnage. What was I gonna say is, there's... Like I said, Maddox was such an asshole. It's like, why do you trust him and not the... I'm gonna forget his name. Characters. Where is Ice? Yeah, not Pango. Pango was a great character. Like, I personally trust him more than I trusted Maddox. I would love to get Pango to help. Even more. You know, like, Shaw, great guy. We helped him. We did like one side mission. We learned all this stuff. Like, did we though? So, again, small studio, first time writing. I still keep this on par. And I'm gonna say this: Mass Effect 1. It's about as good as writing as that. So, kudos to you guys. That's pretty damn good. Well, let's go call Kato. Maybe we will get a mission to go talk to Pango. There we go. Now to Kato. If I finish this game up super quick, by the way, I will make a quick video showing off the ending. That will be its own separate thing. Because it's essentially a looter shooter. It's a I would say semi-open world looter shooter.
I might need to pull some extra leverage with Kato. He'll need to see his own advantage in all of this.
I doubt you would be able to bargain with such a gangster any other way.
I'll appeal to his better senses.
Point out that if G&B does what they do, it will mean all-out war with the Okar, and they will just come in and sterilize the DMZ of human presence. I think that would get them on your side pretty damn quick. Or,
Hi, Marianne.
not the
I'd
best
love
for
to word
business.
with Mr. Kato on an urgent matter.
You have been expected. Please proceed to the penthouse suite.
Ah, Adam. Say, have you ever tried Gilbert Guppies? They are delicious.
I also like Kato.
No, I can't say that I have. Actually, I've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Oh yeah? And who would that be?
Oscar Blakemore.
Uh-huh. What about him?
Would I be correct in presuming that opening up a new conflict with the Okar would be bad for your business?
That would be an understatement. But why present hypotheticals?
It would be the most likely outcome if Blakemore carries out his plans.
I always knew that guy was gonna cause big problems. But why would he go provoking any imbalance of the delicate equilibrium in our beloved DMZ?
He wants to claim the region as his own personal fiefdom. He has plans to make it an autonomous entity, under his direction.
Now that really pisses me off. He should know there's only one boss in these parts, and that's me. I know how guys like this operate. I've met enough opportunists in my time. If you give them a finger, they'll take your whole goddamn arm, and keep taking. Listen, I've no reason to distrust you, Adam. You've grown on me. But this sounds like it's even out of my league. I ain't in the position to take on something the scale of G&B.
I've put together an alliance, Cato. G&B needs a change in leadership, and it needs a push to do so. I believe that if you join us, that will give us the strategic and tactical edge we need. We need firepower. We need more fighters.
Wow. And to think the first time you wandered into my penthouse, you were just a nobody with an attitude. I'll tell you what. Let me do my due diligence. I'll ask around about the state of things. And I'll get back to you as soon as I've made a decision.
Don't take long, Cato. If you're not part of this, your name might not be worth much in the future. This is an opportunity.
Oh, he's
Choose
right.
your sides wisely.
Oh, I get you, Adam. I have to say, I'm impressed. And a little unnerved by your methods of persuasion.
When you continue with this menu, your freedom to explore will be limited until you complete the storyline. We highly recommend that you create a manual save game and prepare well before heading to Vesna Mining Colony. Okay, that's what I thought would happen. So we will create a manual save. Oh, that's the other thing. So when you hit level 30, it says you're no longer earning XP. You hit level 30, congratulations. But it does state, hey, we are making DLC for this game, which will push the level cap. When we do, you will start earning EXP again, and you can raise your level even higher. So, knowing that, if they release DLC, expect a playthrough of said deal, assuming it's story-related DLC. Let's go ahead and create a manual save. We will save as Stream 2.
Adam, I am
And experimental.
trying my best to not take personal offense that you have not yet approached
Yeah.
me to join your alliance.
Tango, you already know about everything, I presume?
I know more than I am comfortable with. I cannot sit idly by.
Huh. I wasn't so sure where you'd stand on the matter.
Really?
It is my fault for not being clearer about my position. A resumption of warfare with the Okar would not be in my or anybody's interest.
This doesn't necessarily involve the Bovis.
I am first and foremost a free citizen of the Beltogrades, and express my solidarity as such. I might be of technical assistance to your coming engagement.
I bet anything you could contribute, Pango, will prove invaluable.
Expect to hear from me. I will be in the background, plunging for intel, pulling strings.
Again,
Hey, everybody. Let's get this show started. Gather in orbit above Vesna Mining Colony. Once we've arrived, there's no turning back.
Let's do this thing.
The Coalition is right behind you.
We shall proceed immediately.
See you there.
The righteous moment of judgment has arrived.
Yeah!
alright, the fact that Kato didn't chime in, kind of worrying. Don't make a mistake, Kato. But what I was gonna say is, like, I don't understand why Adam doesn't like Pango. Like I said, Pango has been nothing but straight up with us. He's honestly that, like, you know exactly what Pango's gonna do and how he's gonna react in any given situation. Much more reliable than, say, I don't know, Maddox. So it's that weird thing of, okay, so now, I guess now we just go to Vesna? Yeah, go to Vesna. And I guess we hope Kato shows up on our side. Don't make a bad choice, Kato. Because it will not go well if he chooses. Even if you stay out of it, people will get pissed. That's the thing. This is a conflict on the level of,
Back on the homeworlds would pay to see something like this.
This always plays havoc on my geolocationary sensors.
You'll get used to it, Hive.
I can modify this. How should I modify this? I might do primed. I'm not a fan of accelerated, but I think I will do prime. Okay. Oh, I didn't install it. Oopsie. Oh, hold on. Great. So that's a significant chunk. I would love to see again a rare primed. Call it, I don't know what the hell to call it, but from 20%, 50%. Cuts it in half. Would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I don't have any expertise. I got a lot of precision, though. We could max out firepower. That's a solid 2%. That's a solid 5%. Let's go with firepower. Yep. Alright. And now we are headed to Vesna. Now, I find it odd that we've done nothing in here. So I assume it's going to be a series of missions that eventually takes us here. I'm guessing. Or that could be endgame. We will find out.
Damn, a welcoming committee. Looks like Marita Vint got here first.
There's no way we could have concealed an operation this big. Hey, she's taking a hell of a lot of fire.
Marie, how are you holding up?
Receiving a bit of a brutal beating, to be honest. I brought them out of their nest for you, at least.
Everyone, spread out and draw some of that heat off the Duchess.
We are engaging.
Am I too late to the party?
Terrell, so Kato decided to lean in.
The old man sends his regards. He's been drawing up blueprints for a new casino for this place already.
Well, you can talk to Shaw about that later. So, your uncle sent you in his place?
Yep, said a little battle experience would put some hair on my chest.
Good man, Daryl. I'm certain it will.
Plus it will impress, what's her name? Your wife. Alright. Let's get in there and help DeWint. Very quickly. Hold on.
This could be a sticky situation.
And then fry them. And the ones that aren't fried, woo! Free missiles!
How's everyone doing? Give me status.
Our mission shall be vindicated by posterity.
Jeez, I hit so many.
We are doing the right thing, and I believe we shall succeed.
It's just popping.
The DMZ was like this.
Yeah, what the Horak said.
Sounds like all you guys have the right spirit.
There's so many bad guys. I could have just spammed the EMP generation. I do need to fix a drone. Hold on. you.
Sorry, my lad. The Duchess can't take another hit. I gotta retreat or my trading days are over.
Go ahead.
I understand, Marie. Thank you for all your efforts.
Yeah, I gotta bail too.
No chance, Daryl. Marie had nothing to gain from this fight. You do. You're staying.
Or what?
Or I tell Kato.
Jeez, alright.
Shaw, can you get through to the miners on the surface?
All G&B channels are blocked. I'm certain that seeing me here among you has given Blake more proper cause for concern. These elite squad are fanatical. I've never seen them in action before. Blake most certainly has their absolute devotion.
Any idea how he could have achieved that?
There is speculation that they've each been offered a personal slice of the DMZ. It would seem that they couldn't withstand the temptation and lost all moral direction.
Aha. So he promised them their own fiefdoms.
We did it. We defeated their orbital defenses. Quick roll call. How's everybody doing?
All good, buddy. Right behind you.
That was freaking awesome!
I feel a sense of exhilaration at the coming culmination of events. Haven't seen a battle this big in a long time. Brings back memories.
Well, it ain't over. We can't wait any longer for the Coalition. Prepare for descent. Not sure what we'll be facing down there yet.
Okay. I think we're still gonna have to protect it. I'm betting that's gonna be where the final mission is. The final mission is gonna be protect the asteroid. I would imagine. So that's not the Coalition in that carrier? Okay.
You've made it through the blockade, but our base defenses will end your little adventure.
Give up, Blakemore. It's over.
My carrier might be grounded, but it will be operational very soon. And in the meantime, we've been busy preparing for your return.
Oh, those are the mining lasers. Oh, that makes sense. Alright, so what's the goal?
Damn. They set off all the fireworks at once.
The Coalition is here to assist.
Ming-Yun, right on time. And just the firepower we need.
See? I told ya!
Oh no, that's Tareen.
Deploying drones against surface installations.
Those are big-ass drones.
Ghost, Alec, join me in securing the area around the control tower. Everyone else, support the Coalition in their quadrant.
So, what's our goal? Take out the target.
Missing from the scene.
Done.
The Commissioner's cruiser?
Huh, yeah. Means they must have cracked the codes for commandeering it. Worrying, but we got more immediate problems right now.
Oh! We're taking out the big guns first. You! Yeah. Well...
We're getting picked off like toikies. Is there any kind of strategy to this action?
Bingo, any progress getting through the blocks on their internal comms?
I need to cycle through the codes to find a way in. This takes time. I will let you know once I'm in.
Whoa! Another one. Alright, got the big guns down. I mean, you can't be getting picked off that quickly. Alright, hold on. Where's the last... Oh! There's some air target. Who's that? Oh, I still gotta kill it. Alright, great. No, where's 21? Oh, we missed a big gun. Oh, we missed a little gun.
Okay, that was the last one. The area's secure.
We could use some help here. We are losing too many units.
Hang on tight. We'll be right there.
Oh, well, there's your problem.
Adam, I'm in. I found the override for the internal comms. Officer Shaw can speak to the base crew directly now.
Shaw, this is your moment.
Miners of Vesna, this is First Class Officer Shaw. I am speaking to you as a colleague and a friend. Blakemore has led a deception on you, and is threatening to destroy our fragile peace with the Oka. I have come with an alliance of selfless DMZ citizens to remove Blakemore from his post. I am appealing to you to cease combat operations and assist us in occupying the base. I offer my personal assurance that there will be no repercussions against you for any prior actions.
How many Elite Squadron members are there?
Some of the fighters are turning away. Shaw, your voice of reason is what they needed to hear. It was your authority that cracked it. Can we get word through to keep the commissioners safe?
I'm presently in dialogue with a group of foremen, and this has already been conveyed.
Enough of this!
Okay, what is that? That's a big gun! Dodge!
Damn it. Any ideas how we can disable that thing? We need to act fast.
We could cut off the power supply to take it offline. I'll mark the locations of power units you need to knock out. That should buy us some time so we can enter the control room and shut off the turret from inside.
Thanks, Tammy. I'll do that. Okay, I better stay undercover and only move in between sniper shots. Tareen, get ready and wait for my signal. As soon as the turret is disabled, land on the platform.
Alright, never mind.
And infiltrate the control room.
You can count on me, Adam.
What?
You and your associates are finished. Roslin is already on his way to the comet.
That, yeah.
He'll be blasted into a million pieces across its course, creating a sparkling field of iridium for the plucking.
How is he? The Commissioner's cruiser.
Precisely. It left long before you arrived, brimming with mining torpedoes.
Scrap. We need to act fast.
Alright, so that's gonna be the final fight.
On to the next one.
How many are there? Looks like there's 2 in this general direction. We may take a little hit, but... Did I miss one? Oh, I missed one. Hold on. That's easy enough, and there's no fighting. There we go. So the final fight's gonna be to take out the cruiser. I'm gonna switch to my rockets then. Come on, one more shot. Did I miss one behind me? Yes. Okay, easy enough. Right.
Only one more.
Oh, okay. This is not where. Oh, well. Hold on. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. And then it's gonna fire again. Well, actually, there's plenty. plenty of cover here. Shot. Oh, you just blew off something that's your shit, man.
That was the last one. It worked! Tareen, prepare to infiltrate the tower. I got you covered.
Blow that up now. I'm just saying.
We've secured the control room. No signs of Blakemore. The rat must have left the sinking ship. We could turn off the turret now, or use it to our advantage. Hive, do you register any life forms on the carrier?
The carrier appears to be unmanned.
Shoot it.
Ben, concentrate fire on the carrier. This will be the last nail in the coffin for Blakemore. With pleasure.
I was gonna say. Aim for the engines.
Huge spike in electrical activity under the control tower.
What is happening?
I'll go check it out.
Oh my god!
He's gonna weaponize one of the damn things.
I'm trapped in here with it.
Alright. Well, you see weak
I'm
points.
glad we've had this opportunity for a little intimate discussion, just you and me.
Blakemore, you're desperate. You should know when you've lost. Surrender now and you'll get a fair trial.
Oh, I still hold the future of the DMZ in my hands, Roslin. You are a mere interruption. I'm grateful for this chance to wipe you from existence. With you dead, I can resume my original plan.
You've lost it, Blakemore. Everyone is against you now.
Oh, what's purple?
Can't disable the shield. Give it time. Don't worry, Ben. I got this.
I mean, it's very obvious what you have to do, so, you know. Yes, target my drones.
Whatever you do is ultimately futile. The comet will be mine.
Yeah,
On my watch,
no.
Blakemore.
Attention! Missiles were deployed.
That's okay, I have an anti-missile device. Oh my! There's something overheating me. Alright, hold on. If you won't let me get behind you, I can just cut around.
The shield is down. Hit him with everything at your disposal.
Hear that, Blakemore? It's the end of the road for you and your schemes.
That was easy. It's converting into a fight. Oh, that's cute.
I will be remembered. When the dust of war is settled on a new constellation of dispersed viridium fields, they will name it after me.
That is cute. Alright, hold on.
Mr. Roslin, I have briefed Fleet Command, and they have given the authorization to eliminate Blakemore with absolute prejudice.
Can I?
Commissioner Hawk,
That's
good
what
to
I
hear your
thought.
voice. I'm on it.
Yeah, not really.
DMZ has an opportunity to attain order and profitability, and you threaten it all.
Schemes are
Oh.
lacking in many respects, Blakemore.
And now
You
what?
are an irritant.
Adam, you read me? Ben, what is it? There's an elite fighter jet left behind in the hangar, presumably from your clone. It still has that weird wormhole tech installed.
Okay.
So we could follow the trajectory and catch up with him in the
Ooh,
commissioner's
that
cruiser.
looks bad.
Exactly. Good thinking, Ben. Make the preparations. I'll join you as soon as I settle this score.
Let's see how you deal with this.
Oh.
What is that? A dud? Can't trust these overpaid engineers. They're begging for a pay cut.
What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, do I have to lead him into one of those? Is that what we're doing? My
There are
drones!
bombs that take longer to charge. Perhaps we can use them to our advantage.
Oh, can I pick them up? Oh! Grab. Throw. Oh!
He is vulnerable. Quick, shoot at him.
Rockets are your friends.
Bye-bye, Blakemore. Ben, any development on the wormhole front?
Affirmative. We're in business. I'm already in the air in the elite vessel and ready to open a wormhole to within the vicinity of the cruiser so we can head it off. Only problem being that I can open a passage for just 2 craft. Mine and yours, I suppose. Nothing bigger. If we can't handle it, no one can. Come on, there's not a moment to lose.
Are we gonna lose Ben? I don't want to lose Ben. This all started because we wanted to save his ass. It'd suck if we lost Ben. Ah.
Where are we?
Atheon
system.
Yeah.
Pretty far
Hold
out. There's the comet, Eshahar. Protecting that sacred rock is what this was all about. I'm getting a reading on the cruiser. Our transit worked. It's dead ahead.
Well, I've got the rocket taken out.
I'm registering several more objects ahead of it, moving at high velocity.
Oh, come on!
Torpedoes. It's already fired them off. There's no way we'll catch those torpedoes. We'll need to board the craft to abort them. Any chance of reasoning with this guy? You should know him better than anyone else. I suppose I should try. Hey, I know you can hear me, so listen up. Blakemore is dead, but I guess you already know that. I know there's part of me in you. If I can care about the fate of the DMZ and its inhabitants, I know you can too. You have nothing to gain from blasting the comet. Nobody does.
You can teleport,
Oh,
it's
I
just
hear
saying.
you, but I don't care. The DMZ's future has been set. Come on, this is crazy. Just call off the torpedoes and you can still walk away. Oh, I'm to believe you. There's still a chance of redemption.
It's always a chance of redemption.
Ben, let's disable those thrusters. We have to slow down the cruiser so I can dock. Roger. He's trying to escape. We can't let him get away. Hive, can you overclock the engines again?
As you wish. Overclocking engines. Disabling devices.
Okay, well... Stop the cruiser!
I never imagined it would come down to this. Just us 2 Roslin clones remaining. Of course it had to. The cosmos is cruel. You're free from Blakemore now. There's no need to be so fatalistic.
What
This is the only path remaining. The DMZ needs to change, and I'm going to be the one to alter the face of this cursed place.
Am I hitting what I need to?
Man, that cruiser's shields are way too strong. My weapons hardly do any damage. Just keep at it. We can't give up now. Ben, I think he's out of his senses. Not sure reasoning is gonna work. He sounds more than a little derailed, all right.
Okay, hold on.
We're doing good.
Hey.
Keep at it.
Are we?
He took a massive
There we go.
asteroid. Shields are down. This is our chance. Thrusters down. Prepare for boarding. Okay, I'm going in. I need to reach the bridge to abort the torpedoes. Right behind you. You know he's gonna try to stop us. I'm counting on it.
Okay, do I dock? Oh, okay, it's auto. Okay.
He's barricaded himself in.
Didn't get these upgrades for nothing.
Cover me.
Okay, on 3, 2, 1. Damn it! Can't disengage the missiles. Needs his DNA scan.
No, it doesn't.
Ben, no!
Fun.
Ironic that you'd be the cause of my downfall. You were the only one I showed mercy to.
Missiles will reach their target in 2 minutes.
What do you gain by destroying the comet now?
I'd rather leave behind chaos than nothing. You chose the wrong side. I should never have given you the chance. You know, I saw something of myself in you. Now that just makes me laugh. Ben.
Missiles will reach their target in 1 minute.
Kill the dude, tag it, you're good. Oh.
Don't do this! Stop the missiles and we can both walk out of this alive!
Oh, I got a scar.
Past that. Life is short enough, haven't you learned? Or have you been spoiled with too many chances? This is our last ride. The end of the Roslin line.
Alright, so body armor is a thing. Why kill him first?
Missiles aborted.
Damn you. Was it worth dying for? Saving a bunch of jerks who'll never even know. You tell me.
All of them. Ooh, all the Adams. We are Adam Prime. Since we're the last one, right? We are Adam Prime. Whether we're the original or not, doesn't matter at this point. We are all of them. That's a bit disconcerting.
You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
A bit sore, but fine. What's this doing here? Some token of the Commissioner's appreciation?
She was quite happy with how things turned out.
Tell me she's been good on her word.
Oh yes, like a fairy godmother. The fleet won't touch us now, and the borders are open. We can go or stay. Our lives are ours again.
You know, for someone who's experienced death I don't know how many times, I really thought that was the end of the line.
Yes, about that, Adam. There is something you should know.
Just say it.
You took several hits to most of your vital parts. We had to use donor organs to keep you alive. It was very fortunate that there was a matching donor nearby.
Oh!
Otherwise, your body may have rejected the new parts. Do you understand what I'm saying, Adam?
Can't say I failed to see the irony. I suppose I should be thankful to be one again.
So they used a bunch of clone parts.
They've come to see you.
Where's Eduardo? That it? Or that's gotta be it, right? There can be only one. Yeah, I think there might be a bug. I'm pretty sure we did every side mission in the game then. And the achievement didn't trigger. So that's kind of disconcerting. But that is the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed this. I will show there is endgame. Think like Diablo-esque. Or, what's the word I want? Maybe Path of Exile-esque kind of a loot system for endgame, where you're just running instance dungeons over and over again to get better and better loot. I hope they got onto that, but I will show that off in a different video. For this video, this is the end of this video. This is just going to be one long video. Again, Everspace 2, $50? $50. Is it worth the $50? The answer to that is hell yes. This is a fun, enjoyable game. It is a sci-fi space game. There's not a lot of games like this I can think of on the market. Like, the problem with Elite Dangerous gets super grindy. The problem with, what's the MMO one that you always see on? Also gets super grindy. There is, I think it's called X4, but that is very massive, and it's a little on the older side. So I did try to play it X4 on my own, and I found the controls to be, at least on my computer, not as smooth. Oh, that's his name. Well, I now know the full name of of Mr. Cole Carnage. Never knew that. Oh, and Zerlilia must be, is he a YouTuber as well? Yes, he's a big streamer as well. I did not know that. That was neat. Well, they did something very neat with all the streamers who helped get the game going. Hello, T3Q. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. As I was saying, great game. Strongly recommend you give it a shot on your own. There is replayability here, and the fact that you could play through, like, I used the Vindicator. That was the ship that best fit my playstyle. But there are 9 essentially ship classes, and you can build a style that suits you. Again, sniper, you can do that. Hit and run, you can do that. Melee, you can do that. So on and so forth. So there is replayability here. Fun game, well done. There is plenty more for me to explore. I am gonna put in a bug report for that achievement. So I have done all the side missions, and I didn't get the achievement for doing all the side missions. So yeah. I can scroll, I can skip, I can speed up. Neat. Would highly recommend. It is worth the money if you're looking for a similar game. Give it a shot. Definitely worth it. Let's see if there's anything after the credits real quick. Right, because it was kickstarted. Now, again, disclaimer, I did only pay half price for it. What? I can scroll up. Is it the if you are reading this, you are a legend? I mean, that's the thing. I kickstarted it, but I don't think my name's in here. Because I know they had an option for, half price. No! They had different tiers of Kickstarter, and one of the tiers was, you don't pay the full $50 or the full whatever they were doing, that minimum tier. I don't think it's in here. Because that's the thing. Like I was saying is, I only paid $25 for the game because I kickstarted enough that I only had to buy when the game came out for full release. I got to buy it at half price. So I don't think my name is in here. LMOP. Yeah. Can't remember how to spell my own name. I do like the scroll option. That's really nice. So if you are a Kickstarter, you can find your name. I am a Joshua. We'll say that much. Josh. Yeah. So I'm not there. I might be under Sparky, but I doubt that. Because I know there was a tier where you could donate, but not pop up on this. And at the time, I was really strapped for cash, so I could only donate that much. And by the time I had more money to donate, the Kickstarter was over. Yeah, see, I see Space Bacon, Sparky, Spaghetti. I love a good spaghetti. Soren. Yeah, so I am not in here.
Back in the pilot's seat again.
There we go.
You sure it's not too soon?
Speak for yourself. You got more holes in you than I did.
Yeah, but my only remaining vitals are up top. So what now?
I suppose there's always new horizons to explore. And with Shaw in charge of G&B, they won't be a problem. At least for now.
Can't rest on your laurels even for a moment, huh?
We got something to protect. And I have my doubts there'll be nothing left to do. The DMZ is always full of surprises.
You could say that again.
Adam, I have news.
There we go.
I have been studying the ancient rifts. Eduardo and I have found a way to calibrate them. We will make it more stable. Maybe I can still find a way home.
To, Ulang?
Yes, Kliko, to Ulang Thradorka.
We believe the rifts can be stabilized by fine-tuning with the concentrated ancient energy remains gathered from the ancient controlled vessels.
I think I've come across a few of those. I named them Tears of the Mad because, you know, I just thought it sounded cool.
If you use them with bypass, we will have more control over the ancient rifts.
Yes. We will probably be able to create rifts that better conform to our rules.
Well, it's worth trying out. By the way, Kala, I should compliment you on your language skills.
Yes, Eduardo was a good teacher, Kliko.
Well, maybe you can tell us more about your homeworlds when you get the chance.
I would be very glad, yes.
Nightmare difficulty is now available. Enemies are supercharged in offensive and defensive capabilities. Tougher enemies have a small chance to drop legendary equipment anywhere in the DMZ. Okay, so quick restock. Real quick. And we'll switch and quick restock again. And we'll call that here. That is the end of the story. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. And again, great game. Give it a shot yourself. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.